Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Richard Reviews Children's Books. And today I have for you Abby in Wonderland, which I just read to my Dana here. And it is adapted, apparently from a screenplay. It was adapted by a Bonnie Brooke and originally written for the screenplay for Christine Ferrero. I think I've just... Yeah. Anyway, I think I've heard those names before. This is obviously a retelling of Alice in Wonderland, only with Abby, and the other Sesame Street characters being implied as the people who exist in Wonderland. It's one of those dreams where you take characters you know, put them into more roles you know, and then you wind up with, something very familiar, and yet completely new. It's so original. I mean, I remember almost every TV show that's a comedy doing it at some point. Gilligan's Island did. I think Gilligan's Island may have actually done this with Alice in Wonderland at some point. I'm not sure, but maybe it was not Alice in Wonderland, but the one with the Cowardly Lion. What was that? Tell me in the comments below, because I really can't remember. Oh, I have an itch. They say don't touch your face, but Dana's touching my face. Anyway, you can see that I read this as an ebook on Google Play, and that was a bad thing because the pages here are designed to be fully integrated into each other. They're not single leaves. They are large spreads that the letters often run from one page onto the other, and then, you can't read the whole story. So Dana was very confused. I could read the additional page and go back and figure out what's going on, but Dana was just completely lost when it came to this story. So yeah, there's that. One thing I do like about this is that instead of the eating and drinking of strange things you find in hallways to shrink and grow, that's replaced with rhyming things with words, because you don't want children to go around playing with eating and drinking things. You want children to go around learning new words. So yes, you're a Dana. So that's a good thing about this book, that it is not teaching your children to read weird things. Now again, this is a fine storybook. It's long enough to make a reasonable bedtime story, and it's a fun enough concept so that you as a parent will not be utterly bored. But unfortunately, I cannot recommend the digital version because it takes too much out of it. This is meant to be read as a physical book. The iPod may be better, or the iPad may be better, but you need to have a big one. And that's just one of those things. So yeah, Abby in Wonderland, not a bad book, but I would have to go with a physical copy, not the online version. Anyway, just my opinion. Love to hear yours. I'm Richard.